Do we want to talk a little bit about? We'll move on to Sony and talk a little about Spider-Man.
Yes,
Sure.
Okay.
You finished it, right?
I finished the story in Spider-Man. I'm at
Was it a good
last time
story?
I checked, I was 92% complete.
Shit.
Yeah, I unlocked all the costumes except for that one last one you get for 100%ing the game. But all the ones that you use the tokens for, I unlocked.
Nice.
So I have all the costumes.
Wow, you really, I mean, that's a lot. That's a big commitment right there.
It is a big commitment. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. It is a very good game. I will say this, I don't want to spoil anything,
Please do not.
but at the end I did laugh out loud
Okay, that's enough.
Were you laughing at the game or with the game?
at the game.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
I look forward to the two of you finishing that so we could discuss that.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I played a lot of it. It was a lot of fun. My kids would sit on the couch with me and we would do screenshots together and pick outfits together and then fight crime together. And Sabrina would then like to swing around by herself. It was fun. That's a great game, that Spider-Man game. That's what I have to say about that.
I
agree.
need to get back to it.
And I'll say this too. I played it on normal. I did not have to bump the difficulty down to easy.
My daughter was also playing it on normal.
See? I finished it on amazing. That's what it's called. They call it amazing.
That's normal Spider-Man.
That's normal Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. What else will I say about that? I will say that I do think, having finished the game, I did not have to upgrade all of my gadgets all the way. In fact, I think I barely used the gadgets. And
Really? I use the gadgets a lot.
you don't need to. I think that the in-game currency system of what the different tokens are and how you get them and what they're all used for is out of balance.
Ooh.
That would be my only complaint. I think they rely too heavily on the challenge tokens. And
I hate the fucking challenges.
And that's it. They're not fun.
That's the bomb one, right?
That's the bomb. There's 4 different types of challenges.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, exactly. I was able to get to the second level, I think, on most of them. I think there may be 2 or 3 that I didn't. I did do all the challenges. But it's not, again, they're not fun. They just aren't.
I do not like rapidly pushing R1.
Yeah. It's
to bundle the bombs up with the webs.
Exactly. It's not fun.
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree. If you and I say it, then it must be true.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what you need to get most of the upgrades for your weapons and like your buff. And I think that it's a little out of whack. So,
At Burgundy's Mask writes in and asks, "What's the best and worst costume from Spider-Man?"
I think the best costume is probably the one that looks like the classic Spider-Man costume, but it's shiny. The Alex Ross. From that last run of Spider-Man. I know
Tony Stark one?
No, not the Stark suit, but it's when you get 2 after that. That's probably the best suit in the game. If you look at Amazing Spider-Man #1 from that last Dan Slott run that Shipwreck hates, it's on the cover.
Oh.
It's not the best run of comics for Spider-Man, but it's a really cool.
No, it is not.
No, but I know Shipwreck knows the costume I'm talking about.
I do, yes.
It's a really good costume, and it looks great in the game because it's shiny and it actually has kind of like an Alex Ross look to it. The animated suit is also really cool. The comic suit, it looks so weird, that sort of 2D, being a 2D character in a 3D world. There's something really cool about that. And also the 2099 suit looks awesome. The worst costume in the game? Maybe there's another like Spidey armor costume that's kind of lame. It's kind of chunky. I'm not a big fan of that. And there's also
I don't like most of the costumes. I gotta say.
The Shocker costume is kind of lame too.
Do they have the black costume?
No, they do not have.
How can they not have the black costume?
Because they want to make a sequel. They want to sell you on some DLC. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out in that DLC.
I would think that's going to be DLC, yeah.
Fine, I'll pay for that. They deserve it.
There's a very good chance I will buy the season pass because I enjoyed the game that much.
Yeah. I wish they would add...
I already have the season pass.
Well, you're better than me. What do you want from me?
I wish they would add more like landmarks and backpacks.
There
too.
is a second round of landmarks that you unlock when you hit level 50.
Oh, do you unlock the Sony building?
No, that's
The
not in the
Sony
game.
building?
That's not in the game.
It's in the game.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's just not a landmark.
Oh, I thought your complaint was that the building wasn't there.
No, I was complaining that the building is in the game, but it's not a landmark.
Oh, I'll double check to see if it's a new one now.
And they also put tall buildings around it that don't exist
Well, they did that
to like block out the memories of the ex-Sony building.
I think
There's like
that you're-
secret landmarks and stuff too, though. in
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm talking about. The
Yes.
secret landmarks.
Oh,
that
they
I got.
tell you what those are later.
Yeah, when you get the thing for it. Yeah, when you hit level 50,
Oh, okay.
it's one of
There's
the
a
buffs
thing?
you can buy. Is that it
There's
tells you where the
buffs?
secret landmarks. Yeah, those three. You know, you select
Oh.
those three things. Those are
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
buffs. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a
Sure,
better
sure.
word. Power ups.
Boofs.
Boofs. Yeah. So that's the word I'm using today is buff. One of them is because I hit level 50, which is the level cap. So I
Gotcha.
may have played too much of this game. Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like it. It's so many good games. It's
He
hard.
does whatever a spider can.